The YouTube algorithm is an ultimate mystery to many people out there. I mean, one day your video is thriving, and then the next, it's like your video and your channel never existed. But here's the truth. The YouTube algorithm, good news, is not out to get you. In fact, once you understand how it really works, you can use that knowledge to your advantage and grow your channel faster than ever. So within this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a strategy to boost your views and your channel. And to make it even easier, I'm going to introduce you to my favorite tool that is going to automate a lot of the process for us. I will also give a demo, so make sure to stay tuned. So let's just dive into this. When it comes to the YouTube algorithm, there is a lot of bad advice floating around. So let's clear up some of the biggest myths that might be holding you back. First up, a lot of the time people say posting daily is going to give you instant success. And to that, I say, The algorithm doesn't reward quantity over quality. So with that being said, you do not need to burn yourself out by creating videos every single day. What really matters is going to be making content that people are actually going to want to watch. Then there's a myth that longer videos on YouTube are automatically going to be performing better. And sure, longer videos can boost watch time, but what if these videos are boring? People are just going to click right off. And then people are leaving your videos and the algorithm is not happy with this. A short and engaging video is always going to beat a long and overdrawn video. That is, if nobody actually finishes watching that video. And finally, let's address the elephant in the room. The algorithm is out to get small creators. False. The algorithm's job is not to suppress your channel. It's not out to get you. But it is here to recommend content that viewers are actually going to want to see and watch the whole video through. So instead of stressing and thinking, oh my gosh, the algorithm hates me, it's not in my favor at all, think about what you can do to connect with your audience and keep them watching. And at the end of the day, quality content is always going to win. So make sure to keep your videos engaging, valuable, and entertaining, then you will be on the right path. Now let's break down exactly how to use this knowledge to boost your channel. Have you ever wondered how YouTube decides who gets to see your video? I've wondered this before too. And let me tell you, it is not just luck. The algorithm is constantly working behind the scenes trying to match the correct audience with the videos that you are producing. The moment you hit upload, YouTube is going to scan that video. They're going to look at your title, your descriptions, and your tags, and even how viewers interact with this video. Then it runs its little test drives and sees how a group of people are reacting to this video. And if YouTube thinks, hey, people are liking this, they're liking it, they're commenting, the watch time is up, then they are going to start pushing that video to more viewers. Now, I found two really big factors that influence whether your video takes off or not. And those two factors are going to be clicks and retention. And a high click-through rate means that your title and your thumbnail are getting the job done. They're doing it correctly. But clicks are not enough. You could have the most engaging thumbnail in the world, and if somebody clicks on your video and then your video is boring 2 seconds in, they're gonna click off. So if people don't stick around, YouTube is going to stop promoting that video. And that is why holding attention is everything. And I just hope I've held somebody's attention for this long, please. And for new creators, this early testing phase is going to be essential because the algorithm is going to start to learn what your content is about and who they should promote that content to. And make sure at the end of the day to focus on what really works and creating videos that get people hooked right away and they're also hooked at the end of your video. Now, I do want to throw in this piece of information if you've already built up your YouTube channel, because then you have the question, what is next for YouTube growth? For creators with an existing audience, the algorithm works a little bit differently. When you upload a new video, YouTube will prioritize showing that video to your subscribers first. And I mean, after all, these are the people that already enjoy your content, so they're more likely to engage with your newer stuff as well. If your subscribers like and comment and share this video, that is a huge signal to YouTube to keep pushing it. Think of it kind of as a positive feedback loop. The more you get that positive feedback, the more YouTube is going to be like, yeah, more people need to see this. But the algorithm doesn't just rely on one video, which is something that I found interesting because it also analyzes past engagement. If your audience constantly interacts with a certain type of content, then the algorithm will take that into account and push similar videos to your viewers, which just makes sure that your content matches your audience. So the key takeaway here is if you have an existing audience, make sure to use it to your advantage. And what I mean here is just keep creating content that resonates with them. Let's say you're within the scary niche and your audience loves alien videos, keep creating those alien videos. Next up, if you are trying to hack the algorithm, stop right there. The secret to success is not manipulating the system. It is all about your viewers. Start by understanding your viewers and what they really want. If they want those alien videos, give that to them. And a great way to start is going to be defining your niche, which is the number one step when it comes to creating your YouTube channel. You need to sit down and think to yourself, what do I want to create content about? But then also, what do other people want to watch on YouTube? You need to make sure there's an overlap there, or else you're gonna get nowhere. So what topics are you passionate about, and what areas can you share your expertise? By zeroing in on a specific area, you're kind of able to position yourself as an authority, which helps you attract a loyal audience that is also interested in that niche. Then there is also that golden rule of consistency within YouTube, and I don't want you to get that mixed up with what I was talking about earlier. You might be like, Kayla, you told me not to post every day. And what I mean there is do not post every day if the quality of your content is terrible. Maybe you could set your schedule to something more realistic, like 1 video a week, or maybe 2 or 3 videos a week. But this helps your audience know that you are going to be there for them, and it lets the algorithm know as well that you are here to stay. And a consistent posting schedule means your audience is going to know what to expect from you and when to expect fresh content. For example, on my channel Kaylas Cash, I like to post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, because I found I am able to get 3 videos out a week without risking the quality of my videos and stay consistent. And here's a game changer. Once you put out your videos, YouTube tells you exactly what to do next. And this is by paying attention to your metrics in YouTube Studio. Watch time, engagement, and feedback are all going to be your best friend. And these are all offered by YouTube Studio. By analyzing how your videos perform, you'll be able to crack the code and see what your audience loves the most, what they don't like so much, and adjust your strategy in the future accordingly. So the formula for success is simple. Number 1, put your audience first. 2, carve out your niche. And 3, keep a consistent uploading schedule. And lastly, tweak your strategy based off of the analytics that YouTube gives you. If you do this, you'll be working with the algorithm instead of against it, and creating a YouTube channel, most importantly, that thrives. Now that we've learned that if we want to capture our audience's attention and we want them to keep coming back to our channel, we need to create content that resonates with them. But how exactly do we find content that resonates with our audience? And let me tell you, research is going to be your secret weapon, which kind of sounds boring, right? Nobody wants to spend their time researching when they could be creating content. But to stand out, you need to know what is already out there. So make sure you're diving into your niche and seeing what is working and what isn't working. And make sure to find a way to fill those gaps. Let's say you're trying to dive into the health niche. So you search up the health niche and you watch a video on working out, for an example. And within the comments, a lot of the people are like, ugh, I wish that you made more content about ab workouts. Then you know there is a demand for ab workouts within the health world, and that's what you could be doing. Another thing I'd like to talk about is authenticity, because nobody wants a carbon copy of the same person. So make sure to show your real self if you are sitting in front of a camera and talking to it, which sometimes I feel ridiculous doing, by the way, because I'm like, wait, I'm literally just talking into this lens, and nobody else is here right now. Like, what am I doing? Like, if somebody were to walk in here and just see me doing this, they'd be like, okay, well, what are you doing? Or like, imagine showing Abraham Lincoln this. He'd be like, what? I always think that. I'm like, imagine if Abe was here. Like, just imagine it. He'd be like, what? Now, it is also essential to have the correct tools to optimize your content. And that is where my favorite tool called TubeMagic comes in. And it's not only good to just optimize your content, but it is also good for the whole entire content creation process. And in fact, let me just show you how this works. So now I have TubeMagic pulled up, and there are so many different tools that we can get into, but let me just give you an overview. First, we have the ideate and research section, and within this, we can get some video ideas, research within our niches, and conduct keyword research. Very important if we want to optimize our videos. Next up, we have the scripting section, where we can create a video script, or we can take an existing video and create it into a new script, or we could do an article into a script. And then lastly, we have the upload and optimize section, and this is for when you are ready to upload your YouTube video, you can do video titles, video descriptions, and optimize video tags. I'm just gonna show you for an example. Let's say you're starting out a brand new channel and you don't know which niche to go through. I love looking into the Niche Explorer, because then you are able to see a list of a bunch of different niches and their approximate RPM. So here we have the general health niche, and then we also have example channels in all of these sub niches: the wealth niche, psychology, relationships, technology, travel, entertainment. And it's so helpful being able to see all of the RPMs here and example channels, which I love. Let's say I was super into YouTube drama and I wanted to create my own channel. Here we go. I've got an example channel with 1.96 million subscribers, and their videos are doing very well. For being posted 13 days ago, 390,000 views. That's crazy. And the good news with this niche is there's always going to be new ideas for content because things are constantly happening. Here we've got the scary story niche. Since I keep talking about scary stories, here's a scary story niche. But let's say I wanted to make a channel within the scary story niche, and I found this channel and I'm like, hey, I like their content. I'd like to create content like theirs as well. I would go to the video idea section and I would take the handle of this channel and I would paste it right into here. And I'd hit generate. And now it is analyzing that channel and it's going to create me video concepts based off of the channel that I gave. So 5 terrifying true abandoned asylum horror stories. And something that's cool here is we can just generate the script right here and there. Or let's say I didn't like that one, I could just keep going, hitting generate, generate, generate. 4 unsettling true highway rest stops horror stories. That sounds terrifying, actually. There is an episode of The Twilight Zone that scarred me as a kid. It's like this girl, she's driving. I'm not sure if she was on a road trip or something, but this is, welcome to Kayla's Scary Story Corner. This is where we get serious. Okay, welcome to Kayla's Scary Story Corner. There was once this lady and she was on a road trip and she was driving to her destination. Keep in mind it was like maybe, what era would this be, like the 40s? Maybe I'm making this way older than it is. Anyways, the 40s. The 20s, no, the 30s is like the creepiest era. But anyways, this lady, she was on a road trip and as she was driving, she saw a man on the side of the road and he had his thumb up. Hitchhiker, she thought. I'm not gonna pick him up. I'm a woman driving alone at night. That is the last thing that I need. She keeps driving. Oh, I just remembered a crucial part of the story. She was trying to take, never mind, maybe I'm forgetting. I could be making this up. Watch this not even be a thing. I'm just making this up. Okay, restart. There was a woman, she's sitting at the bus stop and she wanted to take the bus to her destination. Turns out that the bus stop was like, no more people on the bus. So then she was like, oh, fine, I'm just gonna drive there. So she takes all of her suitcases, loads it into the car. It is nighttime. She's driving, sees a man on the side of the road. Hitchhiker. Nah, I'm a woman. I'm alone at night. I don't need to be picking up hitchhikers. I wouldn't suggest any of you doing that. Don't pick up it. Well, that's unsafe. No, what do you mean, well? It's just unsafe. Don't do it. But then that car alarm keeps going off. But then she keeps driving. She sees the same man about 10 minutes later hitchhiking. There is no way that he would have made it from point A to point B while she was driving at the same consistent speed that is faster than walking. She kept driving. There he is again. Kept driving. There he is again. How does this end? Me going on Google, how does this end? Okay, I have it pulled up. Twilight Zone episode Hitchhiker. This was it. What year was this? 1960. Gotcha. I was way off. 20 years off, which makes sense. But anyways, here she is driving, and then this man just keeps popping up on the side of the road. Wait, how does this end? How does this end? I must know. The protagonist resignedly accepting the hitchhiker's presence. She accepts the hitchhiker's presence reflected in the vanity mirror as Rod Serling's narration poignantly concludes her journey took a detour through the Twilight Zone? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, anyways, that's that. We need... Enough with the scary stories, let's get back on track. Let's say I want to make a scary video. Okay, I didn't like that title, I'm gonna generate again. 5 true Airbnb horror stories, 3 chilling true urban exploration horror stories, and then I could just hit generate script and it'd generate a whole script for me. I like the Airbnb one, that's kind of scary. Me about to go on another rant. Has anybody seen the movie Barbarian? Terrifying. Terrifying. If you want to get scared, watch it. I'm not going to spoil that one. But here we go. I'm generating a script for my new scary story niche, which would maybe be a good niche for me because I'd be like very interested in it, but I'd also like spook myself out and then be like, never mind, I don't want to create videos about this anymore. But here we go. Story 1, hidden camera. Story 2, hidden immediately no. Creepy host, uninvited guest, haunted house. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done with the scary stuff. Or let's say I had my own video idea, I could write my context of the video that I want, be like 5 animal facts, and it'd create that for me. Or let's say I love this video. Look how good their channel is doing. That's crazy, a consistent over 500,000 views on each video. Let's say I love this video, I hit share, I'm gonna copy this, I'm gonna do video to new script, and now it is going to analyze that video and generate me a script based off of what that video is about. Okay, here we go. In this video, we delve into the vibrant and often unpredictable world of spring break experiences, where adventure meets personal growth in the most unexpected ways. Spring break is a time when students and families alike set aside their daily routines to embrace a season of fun exploration, sometimes life-changing moments. Blah, 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 blah. Scary, 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 scary stories. Enough scary stories, we're done. Or let's say we have our video created and we need a video title. I'm gonna say this video is about a scary story in the woods. I know I said enough scary stories, but now my brain is there, so now it's all I can think about. Here we go. Alone in the woods, a nightmare unfolds. Dark secrets of the forest. Scary story time. What lurks in the shadows? Terrifying tale. Let's say I didn't like those titles. I'm just gonna hit generate again, and I could just do that forever. But something that I like here is I could do everything all at once. I could say this video is how to cook chicken, something a little bit more lighthearted. Now it is generating a title, tags, and description for me, all optimized. Easy and juicy chicken recipe everyone loves. Master the art of cooking perfect I like this one. I think that one's a winner. That one's a winner. And then we've got our video description. Discover the art of cooking chicken in this informative video. We dive into various techniques and methods that will elevate our culinary skills. And then video tags, how to cook chicken, chicken recipes, cooking chicken tips, easy chicken dish, chicken, 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 chicken. Anyways, if you're serious about growing your YouTube channel, I would highly suggest using this tool. It is my favorite. I use it for every single video that I create, whether it's the title, the tags, or the description, or creating the script, or just analyzing my niche, or creating a community post. I love it. I love it. And I could spend all day playing around with it. Now, when it comes to running a YouTube channel, it is very easy to get caught up in every little piece of data. Because let's be honest, once you start posting videos, you are hoping for immediate results. But here's the truth. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. Focusing too much on short-term performance can lead to burnout and frustration. Instead, I want you guys to think of YouTube as an investment for your future, rather than a platform for instant success. When you make this mindset shift, you're going to be able to approach your content in a more strategic way. We actually were learning about this in school today in one of my entrepreneurship classes. We talked about practice versus purposeful practice. And practice is just kind of like you're going through the motions, while a purposeful practice is going to be strategically approaching something and trying to result that in a goal. Patience is something that is also key with YouTube. If you don't have patience, get out of here. Get out. Click off. No, I'm kidding. Keep watching. If you don't have patience, then you probably didn't make it that far in this video. And my watch time is, or maybe that's on me. Maybe I'm boring. But growth on YouTube does not happen overnight all of the time. Hey, it can, but that's okay. Success comes from consistently refining your content and creating it. The more you post, chances are the more you are going to learn and improve. And over time, your efforts will pay off. Plus, when you stay consistent, you're telling the algorithm that you are active. So make sure to embrace that long-term perspective. This strategy is going to lead to an organic growth for your channel and have a lasting impact on YouTube and connect with your audience. And the rewards will be worth it. Lastly, I want to go through my YouTube algorithm success checklist of what we've learned. Check number 1 is focusing on audience needs. Prioritize delivering relevant content that is going to resonate with your audience. If your target audience is interested in makeup, make videos about makeup. They don't want videos about cars. My second checkpoint is create high quality videos. Aim for content that is going to entertain but also inform your viewers. Chances are people click on a YouTube video because they want to gain some sort of value. And quality over quantity. Our third checkpoint is going to be engaging with your audience. I don't know about you guys, but I love when a creator responds to my comment because I'm like, oh my gosh, they actually care. I don't know if any of you guys know the creator My Life is Ava. She recently responded to one of my TikTok comments and I was like, I feel so special because I've been watching her since I was like 10. Oh my gosh. But doing things like this helps you grow your community within your channel. Our next checkpoint is exploring related content. Make sure to check out other creators' videos within your niche and see what they are doing and why they are getting so many views. Next up, commit to long-term success. Stay consistent with uploads and content quality that is going to stick around for the long run. Lastly, keep learning and keep growing. Keep refining your approach with all of the insights that we've learned in this video and within your analytics. And believe me, growth for your channel will come. Make sure to check out my favorite tool when it comes to growing a YouTube channel. Sign up for TubeMagic down below for a free trial that we put together. You guys won't want to miss out. And make sure to check out this free training for making money with AI and YouTube. AI can be a huge help. So make sure that we are using that tool and that resource. Check this one out or this one out, and we'll see you guys there. Bye.